All Access Music News.
When I seek escape, bring to me the skies, 'cause I've been so damn, heartache never dies. Would you breathe?
I'm Natalie Noone of Natalie Noone and the Maybes.
The Maybes. Now you're out of Nashville, Tennessee, right?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, but you're not originally from there.
No, I grew up in Santa Barbara, California. Yes.
Beautiful place.
Yeah, I moved to Nashville 5 years ago, almost 6.
And tonight's a very special night for you.
Yes, very special night. The debut of Natalie Noone and the Maybes. I've been doing some solo stuff, some songwriting stuff, and this is the first time I'm out with a band, so.
It's the first time you played with a band, a whole set.
Well, on a big stage like that. We've been playing local Nashville gigs like the Basement and the Rutledge and places like that, but this is the first time I played for more than 100 people.
So how'd that feel?
Terrifying, but amazing also. Yeah, I felt really good about it.
You know, years ago I used to perform, and I was actually more intimidated when there's a few people just there going like this, you know. But when you have a big group of people, it's kind of a blob, and you go. But
that's true. I had the opportunity to play at the Bluebird a couple times. One of my friends invited me to play a song in the round, and that was the most terrifying experience because people are this close to you, and it's just you and the guitar, and so that is scary. But you know, everything's scary, and I think it should be, because if you're not nervous, then you're probably not putting the right kind of emotion into it. So, you know, I would like to be a little less nervous, but I think it sort of helps, sort of like when athletes get in the zone before they go out and play, kind of thing.
It's a caffeine fix, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a rush. I'm not gonna lie, I love it.
But that's because you care so much and you love what you do.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I grew up standing backstage, so, and just itching to get out there. But
now, so you did mostly all original, so you're a songwriter.
Yes, I started that set with Come On Let's Go, which is not original, of course, but all the rest of the set was original.
Beautiful music. The voice of an angel.
Thank you.
I mean, we heard you singing down the hallways, and we're going, wow, that's an amazing voice. Who's that? You know?
Thanks. That's
and your dad getting to watch you on the side, how does that feel?
I mean, that's sort of the coolest part of the gig tonight, because, you know, I could see him in my peripheral vision, and I can only imagine what that feels like. I think he was more nervous than I was, if that's possible, because, you know, it's a scary, he knows what it feels like to get out there in the beginning and everything, so total, yeah.
Well, you know,
he was tearing up a little bit.
He, you know, backstage, he was like just so nervous and looking and stuff.
See, yeah, he was more nervous than I was.
He was.
Yeah.
But it seemed like a happy nervous, not like, oh, does she know what she's doing? That's a C chord next, you know. It's like, you know, it was just a proud papa, almost like, you know, ready, you know, after you show the baby off, then of course you got to burp him.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to burp him. So,
that's why I don't eat before shows.
Very good, very good. So what do you have next? What's coming up?
I'm playing a Graham Parsons tribute in November.
Where's that going to be?
Pardon? In Nashville. That's the next gig on the books. And then, I don't know. Man, I need a booking agent.
Gosh.
I'm like out there. I book myself, and you know, the band and I were trying to do it, you know, the only way that we think you should, and that's paying your dues and working hard and trying to get gigs wherever you can. And this was amazing because it, you know, was offered to us, and so yes to everything, honestly. And so, yeah, and it's great to play outside of Nashville, which is a lot of fun because, you know, you play the same places a lot and you oversaturate that area. But,
sure.
And there's so much brilliant competition in Nashville too. I mean, it makes you work really hard, which is good.
It brings out the best in you.
Absolutely, yeah. Small fish in a big old pond. So.
Yeah. Well, so I noticed your songwriting is, I mean, you're not trying to copy your dad. You know, you have your own style.
Right.
And it just, and so you have enough now that you're ready to put together an album?
Yeah,
a full album?
I'm ready to put together an album. I've been writing songs for quite a while, and you know, I think with the right producer and the right steering, sort of. I can choose some good ones. I write all the time, so it's hard for me to determine what should be recorded and what shouldn't be recorded, because it's just sort of what I do. So there are some that I absolutely, the new ones are always the ones you want to get in there and record, and so it's really with the ones that are a couple months old, and I'm like, I don't know, and people say, I love that song, and you're like, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, because you've done it 100 times, they've heard it 10 times, they go, oh, I like that song, and the new one, they go, oh, I've heard it once, it's okay, it's got to grow on you.
Yeah, it was great too, because somebody came up to me before the show and said, are you going to play All of Nothing, which is on the EP, and I was so surprised. That's the first time anyone's said anything like that to me, like, are you going to play that song that I love? And so that was sort of one of those bucket list things that I can check off, that somebody's heard my song before I come to a gig.
Well, it's a bucket list. Yeah,
it is. I mean, it's simple. I mean, I grew up around all these big dreams coming true for people. I grew up in a little small town where a lot of celebrities are, and they've had these incredible things happen to them. And if I could sell out a theater, that for me will be, I've made it, honestly, because
that's your bucket list.
That's it.
Well, get used to it, because as people get to know you, they're going to get to know your music, and then you're going to be, like some of these artists go, do the last verse for me. The audience does everything for you, and you go, wow. Right. What a feeling that must be,
I can't imagine. I hope someday that happens to me, but.
Well, I think the audience said it all tonight. We've seen a lot of artists push their sons or a relative or their daughter, and and they're all different levels. This is the first time I think we've seen a standing ovation.
Really?
Absolutely. And they didn't do it because of your dad. They didn't do it because they felt sorry for you. They did it because you earned it.
Oh,
you really sounded amazing out there.
Thank you.
You should have actually made a live recording tonight. That would have been great.
Really?
Yeah, the sound was great and your voice is great.
Fabulous.
So we really enjoyed it, and so did the rest of the audience.
Thank you so much.
Standing ovation is something to be proud of.
I couldn't believe that. Yeah, that's a great feeling. Really.
Well, we're really glad
it's addictive.
It's addictive. Yeah, well, good.
Got a little taste. I'm like, what's next? I have to wait till November to play now.
Oh, really?
Book me, somebody, please.
Oh, God. Hear that?
Carol tonight.
We're going to flash a phone number across the top there and call.
Yeah, I know. 1-800-BOOK Natalie Noone and the MAGIX.
Well,
but thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it, and we're going to follow you and watch you as you succeed. And
thank you so much.
You're so welcome. So for All Access Music News, that's it for now. Take care.